Rest in peace to Ray Liotta, man. Iconic actor, man, just passed away. Sorry to, sad to hear that. That's bad news, but um, the work he put in, hey, one of the greatest gangster movies of all time, Goodfellas. You know what I'm saying? Um, shit, a lot of great gangster movies. Shit, you got Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, Casino, Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci. You got Donnie Brasco with Johnny Depp and Al Pacino, Scarface, Al Pacino, Carlito's Way, Al Pacino. But at the top of that list, you got Godfather, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Marlon Brando. But the top of the list, man, for me always was Goodfellas. You know what I'm saying? Because I can remember ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a gangster. And Ray Liotta, man, that character in that movie, in it of itself, helped mold, childhood, teenage years especially. I want to say childhood. So rest in peace to him. He was in other great movies as well. He was in a movie with Whoopi Goldberg, Caroline. I remember watching that when I was a kid. Another movie I loved him in was No Escape with him and I forget the other dude, but they was like on an island. They was prisoners. They was trying to get off the island. It was kind of like a Mad Max type of a movie. Field of Dreams, of course, he was in that with Kevin Costner. When you build it, they will come. He was in Blow with Johnny Depp. He was the father. And he said to his son, I'll never forget watching that movie when he said to his son, money is not real. It just seems like it is. That's always saluted. So rest in peace. Like I said, top of the line in gangster movies, Goodfellas for sure. And has his character that he played. If that didn't make you want to be a gangster, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what would. But anyways, also I wanted to talk about Deontay Wilder was honored with a statue in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, in his hometown. And I think that's great, man. We all know, we always talked about like Joe Frazier, being a champion, beating Muhammad Ali, and him not even having a statue, but you had a statue of a fake character. Everybody loves Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, but everybody loves Rocky Balboa. No disrespect, but how you gonna have a statue of a fake fighter, but not have the statue of the real deal? You know what I'm saying? And also, we all remember the statue that was made for Tyson Fury. I was so disrespectful, to say the least, where they could have just had they could have just had a statue of Tyson Fury with his hand raised up. But they had to go and make a statue with him knocking down Deontay Wilder. And the way they did it, it almost had a racist look to it. But that's a stretch. I'm not going to pull the race card on that, but it was very disrespectful. I thought the statue, to me, could have been done with more class. Either way, it is what it is. With this statue for Deontay Wilder, I think it's an honor. I think it should not go unnoted. It's very for him to have his own statue and for them to display what his accomplishments, like to show what he did for boxing and for other things he did. Like, I know a lot of people want to talk shit about it, but some of that stuff like he was doing, like To This Day, and the speeches he was doing, the poems he was doing, that shit helped a lot of people. A lot of people get moved and touched and motivated by that to be better people. So he done a lot besides knock out 40 something people. You know what I'm saying? So I salute. And I think it's very honorable to be able to give somebody such a tribute while they still young and still, and he can still do so many things with his career. But that statue will definitely stand the test of time, and it'll be passing down some greatness that somebody was able to accomplish presently. It's not some shit you got to go all the way back into history to see what somebody did. And this is, to me, to give somebody that much credit and display and give them a statue here and now in the present day, you know what I'm saying? It's something special about that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta salute it big time. I was very happy to see that. Then the last thing I want to say real quick before I get out the way, Canelo, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm disappointed in Canelo fighting Triple G. I really just can't salute that move. I would rather see you really, you know, attempt greatness and take a shot at Bivol again. And even if it wasn't at 175, even if it was at 168, you know what I'm saying? Because Bivol was talking about, I come down to fight you at 168. So some people, you know, say size don't make a difference at all in this fight. It's just a case of this man has better skills than you. So it would be interesting to see, you know, what would happen at 168. I could see Bivol's style, his technique, some of the things he was doing on display, of some people talking about it like it's a nasty video up where they show him do a catch and shoot, where he just takes it on the shoulder and then shoots off and it's no denying that Bivol won that fight with his skill set. But also you got to take under consideration that his size did help him. It definitely helped him absorb some heavy punches, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Canelo, man, Canelo looked terrible in that fight, and as far as his conditioning and his movement, he looked sluggish. But either way, for him not to fight Bivol and go to fight Triple G, and I know that's going back to the drawing board. I know it's going to, you know what I'm saying, build back up his confidence and everything like that. It's strategic, but at the same time, I just can't salute it. I mean, I hardly ever say that a fighter's ducking, but in this case, it does look, it's a duck move to me. It looks like a duck move to me. And I'm disappointed. Canelo can do what he want to do. He don't owe boxing anything. If you're not gonna fight the best, I would rather see you retire. You know what I'm saying? If you're done with the sport, be done with the sport. You can retire. I would rather see you retire with a victory, but not over Triple G. If you go retire off of a victory, let it be against a Benavidez or a Charlo or Demetrius Andrade. You know what I'm saying? But I would rather see you go and fight Dimitri Bivol. And if it had to be at 168, so be it. But I would damn near rather see it at 175. Then win, lose, or draw, I could give you a proper salute. But since you're not fighting him at all and you choosing to fight Triple G, I ain't gonna lie, I'm disappointed. I ain't gonna just throw out everything he has accomplished and say he trash and he this and that and he's that and this and that and the third. But I will say that is a duck move. But if he comes back, like he says he's gonna fight Triple G, if he gets past Triple G and he comes back around and fights Bivol again, he'll get a proper salute. Straight like that. Boxing Nocturnal Thoughts, man, I'm gone. Appreciate y'all time. Salute. Bye.